Good afternoon. We are just a few minutes before the start of the ceremony. This time I'd like to remind you to please turn off or silence your cell phones or any other electronic devices. And again, we will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank the teachers, the teacher associates, and the office staff, along with the custodial, food service, and transportation departments, as well as the Algona School Board. Their dedication and service to the students of Algona High School are commendable and greatly appreciated. Please join me in a round of applause for all the people that not only made this year possible, but made it one of the most successful. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior class of 2022.
Good afternoon. I want to start off by saying some thank yous on behalf of the senior class. Thank you to all the teachers who have pushed us to be the best versions of ourselves, for teaching us not only their areas of expertise, but also how to succeed in life. Thank you to all of the parents, grandparents, and guardians who have provided for us as we have grown into young adults. You have taught us many valuable lessons. Thank you to the custodial staff who provide us clean, well-kept facilities for a variety of activities and events. The classrooms are always spotless because of their hard work. Thank you to the lunch staff who provided for us and served us a phenomenal a la carte. Thank you to the office staff, administrators, and counselors who work behind the scenes to keep our school running smoothly. Thank you to the Algona Community School Foundation for providing us scholarships to further our education. A few short years ago, we were being introduced to this new community called Algona High School. Since then, we have all been involved in a variety of activities. From fine arts to athletics to core classes, we have contributed to many successes in the past years. Some of the common high school highlights include homecoming, superstars, and prom. We have had our fair share of laughs, smiles, and even tears. Although many are prepared and excited to see what the future holds, it is important to look back and value our high school memories. I'm sure many seniors would love to have just 5 more minutes of laughing with friends in class, 5 more minutes on the field or court with teammates, 5 more minutes performing on stage, and 5 more minutes of avoiding Mr. Morgan in the hallway. Even though we cannot return to our high school days, we can cherish the memories we have and look forward to making new ones as life unfolds. Last Wednesday, our class participated in the Walk of Ages. We walked through each school and saw all of the elementary students. They gave us these wristbands, which I'm sure none of you can see from where you're sitting, but on one side that says Algona Bulldogs, and on the other it says Be an Example. I have chosen to take these words to heart. When asked what the message of my graduation speech would be, I was unsure at first. Then I looked down at my constant reminder of how I should live my life. This class is capable of so much more than we can imagine. Everyone in this gym has the power to be an example. Be an example to the youth in your communities. Be an example to your peers in school. Be an example to your coworkers and your boss too. Be an example to your family and friends. Be an example to everyone because you never know who's watching. Be an example and make a difference in the world. I would now like to share a short message shared with me by the former athletic director, Brad Heitland. It goes as follows. I hope all the plans you're making work out just right for you. Hope all the dreams you're dreaming in future days come true. Hope life will always smile on you and bring good things your way. And hope all your tomorrows are as happy as today. Congratulations to all of my classmates. Go be an example. Thank you.
I'm truly honored to be speaking to everyone in attendance today. I'd like to thank my fellow board members, Superintendent Carter, Principal Cecil, and all the staff of the Algona Community School District for their work every day with students in their educational development, and most importantly, you, the 2022 graduating class, family, friends that are in attendance today. A couple of weeks ago, it was Mother's Day, and in a few weeks, it'll be Father's Day. At your age, I may not have thought my mom and dad were superheroes, but looking back now, I truly know they were superheroes. For without their encouragement and sacrifice, I would not be here today. Not only are your parents, grandparents, aunt and uncles, family, and friends that are in attendance today superheroes, but all your teachers, coaches, anyone who played a role in your education to this point are truly superheroes. Please indulge me. In a few seconds, I would like you, the class of 2022, to give a big round of applause to all these superheroes that got you to this day and all their encouragement and sacrifice. As you look around this full gymnasium, these are the people who loved, believed, and supported you to this point and will continue to support the person you will become. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now to you, the graduate. Every one of you is special. Every one of you is a productive member of society, and every one of you has a story to tell. I wish I had the time to hear your stories and to be there as your career path unfolds. You've already accomplished a huge milestone on your journey today. The biggest step, though, was just showing up. That's it. The secret most people don't get until it's too late. Just showing up as a young freshman was a threshold event. trying something which was hard for the first time. Experience something new, even if it's unknown whether it's obtainable. Just show up. To me, one of the greatest barriers to success, however you define that, are a fear of the unknown, a fear of change, a fear of failure, and a fear of failure. But you need a game plan, and hopefully you can lean a little on what you've learned through your years here at Algona High School to put your plan together. No matter what you do in life, you'll always be a bulldog, and you'll always have your education. I hope you made some lifelong friends here. Frankly, I learned more about life from my peers than from my teachers growing up, but I certainly gained more than knowledge from my teachers in my life. Because honestly, I can gain knowledge from a book. I gained insight on myself through all the teachers in my life, and I'm hoping you gain that same insight about yourself. Many times, the things you do won't work, and you will fail at some things you try. That's just a fact of life. Abraham Lincoln said, "My great concern is not whether you fail, but whether you are content with your failure." You will make mistakes, lots of them, both in your career and in your life. I know I have. That's just another fact of life. But that's okay. The trick is figuring out how to deal with the setbacks. Your family and friends will always be there for you, and I hope the education you received here at Algona High School will continually serve as a foundation to always get you back on track. To quote Franklin D. Roosevelt, "We are not prisoners of faith, but only prisoners of our own minds." Each of you must unlock your minds. Life's too short to spend it bouncing randomly and aimlessly, like that ball in the game of Pong. That might be a reference and none of you know about, but Google Pong sometime and you'll see what I mean. And whether you're 18 to 80 years young, it's never too late to test the boundaries of your dreams. Remember, as I stated before, every one of you is special. Every one of you is a productive member of society. Every one of you has a story to tell. What will your next journey be? Your class motto by Ralph Waldo Emerson states it best: "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." Enjoy this moment. Best of luck on your journey. Thank you.
On Wednesday morning, we held a special ceremony to acknowledge and appreciate those seniors who have achieved something extra this year. During our awards ceremony, we recognized many seniors with over 150 awards, honors, and scholarships. In addition to the college awards and scholarships that were presented, local scholarships given Wednesday provided nearly $100,000 of financial assistance and awards for this year's seniors. The recipients of Wednesday's awards are listed on an insert in today's program. At this time, I would like to specifically recognize those students who have earned the right to wear a silver or gold cord today. Students wearing a silver cord are being recognized for volunteer service. Students volunteered in schools, churches, and community organizations and assisted several service organizations. We are pleased to recognize a number of students who have earned this honor today. Senior Silver Cord recipients include Madison Adams, Skylar Bronson, Jordan Busher, Kenzie Kerrigan, Jackson Cecil, Stren Crouch, Olivia Furch, Brianna Frankel, Olivia Frankel, Summer Green, Madison Hilbert, Taylor Kelly, Seth Prestis, Tiffany Shutter, Shay Tilgis, Amelia Teeley. Congratulations to the 2022 Silver Cord recipients. Our next recognition of distinction is for those students who have earned the privilege to wear a gold cord at today's ceremony. Gold cords are worn today to honor academic excellence and students who have maintained a 3.4 grade point average or higher. Again, we're pleased to recognize a number of students who have achieved this honor. Senior gold cord recipients include Lucia Banch, Cassandra Binkin, Skylar Bronson, Jordan Busher, Kenzie Kerrigan, Jackson Cecil, Stren Crouch, Olivia Furch, Brianna Frankel, Olivia Frankel, Isabel Gibbs, Madison Hilbert, Alexandra Hoover, Taylor Kelly, Tyler Mansky, Callie Maudsley, Ryan McCulley, Ren Menke, Harsh Modi, Madison Nevitt, Connor Olmstead, Tiffany Shutter, Kylie Scow, Isabel Snedden, Wyatt Stricker, In addition to our silver and gold cords, you will notice a few other cords a student crossed the stage today. Students, please stand as I recognize your cord and their colors. Green cord for Girl Scout accomplishments. Red cord, blood served blood donations. Blue and gold cords, FFA Iowa degrees. Red, white, and blue cord, Eagle Scout. And a white stole, the Iowa National Guard. Congratulations to those students. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank the Algona Community School Foundation. Since 1984, the foundation has been awarding scholarships to help students continue their studies after high school. The foundation also funds projects that enhance learning for students in preschool through 12th grade. This year, current and past graduates of the Algona Community School District will receive over $675,000 in scholarships. These scholarship programs are made possible in part by the Algona Community School Foundation in partnership with other private scholarship funds such as the Hoink, Seifert, Mahana, and Thompson scholarships. At this time, we have several additional scholarships to recognize. Liz Stowwater, president of the Algona Community School Foundation, will be making today's announcements.
Good afternoon. The Thompson Scholarship Fund was established in 1957, delegating to a committee composed of designated members of the faculty the responsibility for annually selecting the seniors who will receive this award. In honoring his sister Ella, who served as public librarian in Algona for many years, Willard Thompson wanted the grant awarded to graduates who would have to borrow money or work their way in order to secure an education at an Iowa post-secondary school. This year, $292,000 will be awarded to current and past AHS graduates to aid them in securing a college education. The names of the current graduates who will receive grants are arranged in alphabetical order. Will the following students please stand at this time? Lucia Banch, Cassandra Benkin, Peyton Bradley, Declan Braun, Kenzie Kerrigan, Zach Chapman, Jacob Depew, Olivia Furch, Wyatt Garman, Garrett Goshi, Brandon Harris, Alacia Heenan, Ireland Lohman, Jonathan Meyer, Doris Pena, Seth Prestis, Madeline Ray, Tiffany Shutter, Kylie Scow, Hayden Thompson, Natalie Walker, and Jackson Woodyard. Congratulations. For the past 35 years, AHS students pursuing careers in medicine, veterinary science, or horticulture and agronomy have received over $3,275,000 in Hoying Scholarship monies to further their education. This year, $196,000 will be awarded to current and past graduates. Congratulations to this year's seniors. We'd like this year's Hoink recipients to stand as their name is read. Peyton Bradley, Morgan Cassens, Olivia Furch, Alexandra Hoover, Taylor Kelly, Madison Nevitt, Connor Olmstead, Madeline Ray, and Tiffany Shutter. Congratulations. The First Congregational Church of Algona is pleased to announce the scholarship awards for the Mahena Congregational Church Scholarship Foundation, established by the will of Gladys Mahena for the purpose of encouraging post-high school educational development. The applicants must show financial need, indicate seriousness of purpose, and a sense of direction in their academic pursuits. This year, the Mahena Scholarship will be awarding $5,500 to present and past AHS graduates. In accordance with the guidelines stated, the awards panel has selected these students: Skylar Bronson, Allison Kramer, Kylie Pearson, Trayvon Smith, and Jaden Zwiefel. Congratulations. The following former graduates will also be receiving Mahena scholarships. They are Jocelyn Brady, Brock Brandt, Carter Casey, Emily Deal, Evan Deal, Macy Grine, Dana Haverkamp, Baylin Johnson, Kaylin Minicky, Myra Meyer, Tatum Phelps, Jay Stowater, Joseph Teague, Dana Van Gorkum, and Drew Van Gorkum. The Hansbrook Scholarship was established in 2009. Dutch Hansbrook was a longtime Algona pharmacist and businessman. He and his wife created this scholarship to give back to the community that embraced them. The past and present scholarship recipients receive a $5,500 award. This scholarship is renewable for 4 years and has a value of $22,000. This year's recipient is Isabel Gibbs. The The Kenneth Reed Scholarship was established in 2010. Kossuth County farmer Kenneth Reed was born in Wesley, Iowa, and graduated from Elmore, Minnesota High School. The Kenneth Reed Scholarship has made it possible for 4 students to receive this award. These $5,500 scholarships are renewable and have an estimated value of $22,000 each. Members of the graduating class who will be receiving this award are Hunter Tilgis, Amelia Teeley, Jordan Busher, and Shay Tilgis. Congratulations. This year, we are pleased to be awarding $132,000 to present and past graduates for the Seifert Character, Leadership, and Service Scholarship in memory of Algona teachers George and Lilith Seifert. This $5,500 scholarship is renewable and has an estimated total value of $22,000. Members of this graduating class who will be receiving this scholarship are Jackson Cecil, Stren Crouch, Brianna Frankel, Olivia Frankel, Madison Hilbert, and Harsh Modi. Congratulations and best wishes to this year's scholarship recipients.
Before we begin presenting diplomas to our graduates, I'd like to take a moment and honor and remember classmates Zane Cromer and Madison Fraker. While Zane and Maddie's lives were tragically cut short, they will both be remembered by our school and by their classmates. We have grieved the passing of both of these students, and we have also grown closer with each loss. The individual flowers sitting within the diplomas are a reminder of their role and impact they've had on the class of 2022. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember Zane, Maddie, and their families today. Thank you. In our constant pursuit of excellence, the Algona High School has a long and proud tradition of presenting a formal graduation ceremony. At this time, I would ask those in attendance to maintain the honor and dignity of today's commencement ceremony. Please refrain from any inappropriate interruptions or actions, and please hold all of your applause, whistles, and shout-outs until all seniors have been recognized. The senior class, and I thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Carter, Mr. Davis, school board members, faculty and staff, parents, families, and guests, the seniors of Algona High School assembled before you have successfully completed the required course of study as established by the Iowa Department of Education and the Algona Community School District. I recommend they be awarded high school diplomas on this date, May 22nd, 2022. Handing out diplomas to the graduate class, Superintendent Mr. Joe Carter and School Board President Mr. Rodney Davis. Madison Jade Adams. Lucia Amelia Banch. Cassandra Kate Benkin. Addison Sage Bahanic. Peyton Judith Bradley. Declan Frederick Braun. Skylar Michelle Bronson. Jordan Carson Busher. Megan Marie Busher. Landon Paul Carlson. Kenzie Ray Kerrigan. Lucas David Carter. Morgan Paige Cassens. Jackson Andrew Cecil. Zachariah Amos Chapman. Nicholas Ray Christensen. Henry Ray Collins. Stren Allen Crouch. Chance Allen Deemer. Sophie Elizabeth Degner. Jacob Robert Depew. Caden David Ray Eggers. Olivia Ann Furch. Robert Charles Foster. Brianna K. Frankel. Olivia May Frankel. Wyatt David Garman. Jordan Marie Garrison. Isabel Clara Gibbs. Garrett Edward Goshi. Miles Arthur Goshi. Summer Lynn Green. Brandon Gregory Harris. Alacia Jean Heenan. Nolan Stephen Hempel. Isabel Sierra Henry. Madison May Hilbert. Alexandra Marie Hoover. Luke Allen Huber. Dayton John Jenigas. Adrian Parker Jensen. Taylor Marie Kelly. Willow Ash Nova Kent. Allison Ann Kramer. Kennedy Michelle Lee. Ireland Patricia Lohman. Tyler Scott Mansky. Callie Ann Maudsley. Ryan Dawn McCulley. Ren Isabella Menke. Jonathan Paul Meyer. Dylan James Myers. Harsh Nilesh Modi. Nikteha Morales Kano. Cecile Morales Kano. Madison Ann Nevitt. Connor David Lee Olmsted. Bo Evan Owens. Kylie Nicole Pearson. Doris Pena Lugo. Stephanie Prado Dominguez. Seth William Pressis. Madeline Monica Ray. Samuel Robert Wrights. Marshawn Omarian Rushing. JC Eileen Savage. Colin Eugene Schmidt. Kiara Lynn Schumacher. Tiffany Rose Shutter. Annabelle Lynn Shuey. Kylie K. Scow. Trayvon Eric Smith. Isabella E. Q. Snedden. Wyatt Luke Stricker. Hunter Robert Tilgis. Shay Nicole Tilgis. Hayden Allen Thompson. Amelia Grace Teeley. Natalie Ann Walker. Dallas J. Warrant. Laura Jane Wagner. Jasmine Leah Wiederin. Jackson Lee Woodyard. Sadie Mae Claire Zipsey. Jaden Casey Zwiefel. Would the senior class please stand? Seniors, at this time, you may move your tassels, please. Congratulations to the graduated class of 2022.